Coming up on Warrior News, birthdays, Wawasee Yacht Club, LRC closure, Wawasee Virtual Academy, GPS-2 Success Event, National Poetry Month, incredible golf package, Sydney tells us about the theater, and we'll take a look at the menus, the sports schedule, and pop culture, all coming up on Warrior News. Good morning, Warriors. My name is Grant Flora, bringing you announcements for the staff and students in the CPG-TV studio. It's Monday, April 17th. Let's kick off this week's news with the announcements from David and Axel.
It's Axel and David with your weekly announcements.
Here are this week's birthdays. The Wawasee Yacht Club is looking for someone to help during the weekends being on the Bowie boat. The race committee is seeking help for racing activities for the exciting 2023 season. Duties will include managing the settling of buoys by lowering and retrieving small anchors, in addition to being out in the boat during the racing and other activities as directed. Training will be provided, so no experience is necessary. This position is paid hourly. On assigned days, you will need to arrive at WYC by 9 a.m. and most of the time done by 1 p.m. at the latest. They will fill out the full schedule before summer, so you will know the days you are signed up in advance. Please email Mrs. Hackelman if you are interested at jhackelman@wawasee.k12.in.us or stop in the gym.
The LRC will be closed today and tomorrow. Teachers, this is a reminder that student aides will not be able to access the workroom, but students will have access to the tech center by entering the door across from the staff mailroom. Supervised classes are welcome to use the area in Mrs. Fauble's absence.
The Wawasee Virtual Academy has 4 new warriors who have completed all their requirements for graduation. This makes 14 students who have been able to complete their graduation requirements with a mix of in-person and virtual classes. Regardless of their journey, their efforts are paying off as they prepare to receive their Wawasee High School diploma. Congratulations to all who have completed.
Attention all 11th graders and interested 12th graders. As we have done in the last several years, Wawasee High School's juniors and interested seniors will be attending the annual GPS-2 Success event held at Grace College. This event is a career expo / job fair with over 70 local companies represented within the Kosciuszko County. This event will be held on April 19th. All juniors and interested seniors will be departing from WHS at 11:45 p.m. and returning by 2 p.m. You will all be provided with a sack lunch for the trip to Warsaw. Interested seniors may email Mrs. Tusing at stusing@wawaseeschools.org.
In celebration of National Poetry Month, the LRC is holding a poetry contest. Deadline for submissions is this Friday, April 21st. It must be original work. All styles and forms of poetry will be accepted. Subject and content must be school appropriate. Poems will be judged based on originality, creativity, and artistic quality. Only 1 poem per student may be submitted. Send digital entries via Google Docs at Miss Foble at gfoble@wawasee.k12.in.us. Please include your full name and grade level. The winner will receive a prize.
Incredible golf package over $600 in golf for only $74.99. This is available to all WCSC employees and also the community. If you know someone who is a golfer and would like to save a lot of money, pass this information on to them. The community can pick up their golf packages at the high school starting on April 19th.
North Webster Public Library has a teen mindfulness club that will be meeting at 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday, April 19th. If you ever feel stuck in a cycle of negative emotions, Mindfulness Club may be for you. This month, we will be learning the science behind our emotions plus tools to get us through tough times.
The Syracuse Public Library will have a young adult game night from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Thursday, April 20th in the Rosslyn Jones Room. The group will sample Cat Chaos Celebrity Edition, a fast and frantic card game. Swap and grab and claw your way to victory by collecting cat suits. Ages 16 through 25 are welcome to attend. The library will also hold a special after-hours Magic the Gathering session from 6 to 8 p.m. Friday, April 21st in the downstairs meeting room. Come for a casual play and enter the drawing for prizes. The library will also provide snacks. Knock on the side door by the staff parking lot as the library will be closed during this program. This program is open to ages 16 and above. This has been your weekly announcements. Now back to you, Grant.
Thanks, David and Axel. Here's Sydney with this week's lunch and breakfast menus.
Let's look at what's on this week's menus. Menus are subject to change. All breakfast meals are served with grab-and-go items. Tomorrow for breakfast, breakfast burrito. Wednesday, French toast bites. Thursday, biscuit and gravy. Friday, ham, egg, and cheese English muffin. And next Monday, pancake sausage stick. For lunch today, mac cheese stick or stromboli. Tuesday, rotini with meat sauce and garlic breadstick or chili cheese dog. Wednesday, hot ham and cheese sandwich or pork barbecue sandwich. Thursday, General Tso chicken with rice or mozzarella sticks. And Friday, boneless chicken wings or fish sandwich. That's this week's menus, and remember to thank the staff for doing an amazing job. And now back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Sydney. Here's Jet with an update in pop culture, including the upcoming release of The Marvels, Ahsoka, and 3 new Star Wars projects.
Today in pop culture, we hear about Marvel's new movie, The Marvels, a short look at Ahsoka, a Star Wars Disney Plus show, and the Star Wars new movies they are announcing for this year.
Captain Rambo? What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter. I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello?
Monica.
Hello?
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the?
Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you,
I could totally show you.
I'm
Not again!
hi,
Where's our daughter?
wherever you were.
Shields up!
We're a team.
Oh, no, we're not a team.
We're not a team.
Marvel released a teaser trailer of their upcoming fall movie, The Marvels, a sequel to Captain Marvel, starring Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, Ima Vanelli as Miss Marvel, and Tiana Paris as Monica Rambeau to play either Photon or Spectrum. Marvel has not announced what name they'll be using in the MCU. This hits theaters November 10th.
Something's coming. Something dark. I sense it.
This is a new beginning. For some, war. For others, power.
It's been a while. Things have changed. I started hearing whispers about Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire. We have to prepare for the worst. The Jedi fell a long time ago. There aren't many left.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
Ahsoka is the next Star Wars installment coming this summer to Disney+, starring actress Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka, an ex-Jedi fighting with the Resistance as she tries to track down Ezra Bridger, a Jedi that went missing. This show introduces the newest color of lightsaber, that being orange, as the antagonist of this film wields this weapon. The first episode drops on Disney+ August of this year. On April 7th, National Star Wars Day, Lucasfilm announced 3 new upcoming Star Wars projects at the Star Wars Celebration in Europe. The first being Rey movie, set 15 years after the sequel trilogy, Daisy Ridley reprising her role as Rey to form a new Jedi Order. The second film announced to be directed by Dave Filoni, and that is the movie wrapping up all the Disney Plus TV shows, The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka. The final movie announced is titled Dawn of the Jedi, a story of the first ever Jedi set thousands of years before the prequels. This has been your pop culture update. Back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Jet. Here's Jaden bringing us our weekly sports schedule.
Here are the upcoming events for this week. All events are subject to change. Get schedule updates at wawaseeathletics.com. Today, girls tennis will host Central Noble. Varsity baseball will host Warsaw. Softball will travel to Warsaw. Tuesday, boys varsity golf will host Central Noble. Girls tennis will host Concord. Girls track and field will host Northwood and Warsaw. Wednesday, varsity baseball will host Mishawaka. Softball will travel to Mishawaka. Thursday, girls tennis will travel to Manchester. Boys track and field will host Goshen and Northridge. Friday, JV and varsity baseball will travel to Northwood. Softball will host Northwood. Unified track and field will host the Warrior Invite. And Saturday, boys JV golf will travel to Pretty Lake to take on Plymouth in the Plymouth Invite. Boys track and field will travel to Goshen to compete in the Goshen Relays. Girls track and field will travel to Cherubusco to compete in the Cherubusco Invite. Boys varsity baseball will host the Varsity Invite. Girls softball will host the Wawasee Invite. Girls tennis will host the Varsity Super Duels. Let's get out there and support our Warriors. Back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Jaden. And here's Sydney with this week's news package.
Every year, Wawasee Performing Arts performs one play and one musical. This year featured Murder on the Orient Express and the musical Tuck Everlasting. There are many aspects of theater aside from just acting and singing.
Well, there's the backstage crew, which they're the people that move the set and open and shut the curtain and turn things around, bring out props. There is the tech crew in the back. They do the sound and the lights and the projection screen and all of that stuff. And then you have people who do costuming and props and lighting and all kinds of extra little things, that choreography that people don't think about. And then organizing concession stands and feeding everyone. And there's tons of jobs besides just being on stage.
There are some things that are important to know before joining.
Well, the first thing that's the most important is their attendance. If they don't come to school, they're not going to come to rehearsal. So I look for someone who's pretty self-disciplined and works hard and shows up. And we can pretty much teach them anything else they need to know. But being a dedicated person and following through with your word, that's probably the most important.
Not only is theater a place for you to act and help out, it is also a place where you can make new friends and bond with different people.
I think you build deeper relationships with those people because you're not staring at a phone, you're working on a project and trying to learn about maybe the time period of the show or what the characters are thinking. And so not only are you learning, but you're building a relationship with people that you normally wouldn't talk to because they're not always in your class or even your age.
As you can see, there are many ways to be involved in the theater program. We hope you can join us.
Thank you, Sydney. Thanks for watching Warrior News this week. Signing off, I'm Grant Flora from the CPG-TV studios. We thank you for watching. See you next week for more Warrior News.